All right. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's morning game show. If you're new here, yes, once again, this is the morning game show. This is the show where we teach, where Digitstem, hosted by Digitstem, okay? And what we do here is we host different professionals every week to teach you a skill that you can use. You can use to earn money from the comfort of your home. Okay, a skill that you can monetize that can make you a lot of money, especially in this 2025. Our goal for you guys this 2025 is for you to make a lot of money, much more than you did in 2024 or 2023. Okay, and this is our 31st episode, which means that we have hosted 30 other episodes, 30 different skills, 30 different professionals, people coming here to teach you their skill, really pouring out into you. These are skills that if you need to reach out to any of these professionals to host or to teach you these things, or more, you're going to pay a lot of money, and we were able to bring these professionals to you to teach you for free. You should run and watch them and implement. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. You need to implement. That's how you make the money. Okay. So yes. Before we get started, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe. It is free. Just click on it. Boom. I promise you, it's free. They're not going to no money, no data, no extra anything. You just click on it. Bam. That's all. Okay, just look around, you'll see the subscription button. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, so that you don't miss any of our future live sessions. And by the way, this session holds every week on Saturday. So that's why you need to subscribe so that you don't forget or you don't miss out. Okay. Before we also go further, if you want to watch previous episodes before this, simply click on the live session, LIVE, click on it. You will see all the other episodes that we have posted, all 30 other episodes that we have posted. Okay, and you'll be able to watch them, binge watch them as many times as you want, as many times as you need to milk everything out. All right, so let us proceed with today's show. Today we are going to be talking about designing a landing page. Designing a landing in this era that we are in now, a landing page, you need it. If you are in sales and marketing and you don't have a landing page, you are wrong. You need to have a landing page. Okay, you need to have a landing page. And that's what we're talking about today, how to design a landing page. And to take us further, we have with us Mr. Peter, the landing page expert. Okay, so I will just hand over to him now and then he will continue and do his thing. All right, Peter, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Good evening.
All right. Good evening. Welcome. Over to you, please. You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here. Good evening, everyone on this call. So, without wasting much of our time, let's just go to what we have today. Because even if we are given a whole day, we won't be able to exhaust a lot of things I have to teach on landing pages. But I will just use the little time we have to deliver what I have to deliver, and I hope you get value. And as you said earlier, you have to you have to put it to work, put it to action. That's how you see results. Okay, let's just get started. First of all, what is a landing page? How do you know if you need a landing page? So I have a presentation here. I hope can you see?
No, we can't see your presentation. Can you add it?
Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to share my screen then.
Okay, you can share your screen. Can you share that?
Yeah, I should be able to share it.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Please, when you see it, just tell me. I already
Yeah,
shared
we
it.
can see it now.
Okay, thank you very much. So, as you can see here, I'm just going to read and explain. A landing page is a standalone web page designed to persuade users to take a specific action. Its main purpose is to guide visitors towards taking a single focused action, such as signing up for his newsletter or making a purchase. There are so many examples that we can cite, but mainly, I think maybe have you been able, maybe you are trying to get something and then you see someone that promise you maybe a book to maybe on affiliate marketing or anything in exchange, and then before you get that book, that person will tell you to put in your email, your informations basically. So the web page you first met before going to the opt-in form, that's a typical example of a landing page. So and landing pages, according to my definition here, focused action, that is, it's just for one thing, maybe to capture people's informations, to get their informations, or to sell a product. So you can't combine two things together. It's just one thing. You choose that one thing, you design a landing page for it, and then you can deploy it. So we have two types of landing page. Okay, let me not say two. There are many types of landing page depending on who is designing them. But for today, I'm going to just focus on two, which are lead generation landing pages, which I've already spoken about, and then click through landing pages. So let me just go through it again. Lead generation landing pages are designed to capture visitors information like their names, email, phone number, their location, and so on. So the second one is the click through landing pages. So according to the click through landing page, according to the name itself, you see that you are not staying there. So as you click, you have to click something, then it will take you somewhere where you have to take that desired action. So like the one I do is for products. So if I design a landing page for you, and then the person will have to click, when they click the call to action button, it will take them to the cart where they have to pay for their products, and then they are done. That's an example of a click through landing pages. Some may have other perspective, so there is no one way in this thing. So some people may say it is not click through landing page, but basically we have these two types of landing pages. So the first one is lead generation landing pages, and then the other one is click through landing pages. So how do we design a high converting landing page, or what are the elements? Well, how do we know that this landing page is going to convert? So there are elements that must be present on a high converting landing page. So one of these is, our number one here is unique selling proposition. So this is going to tell us how you are different from your from other people in the same market or in the same industry as you are. Let's say you sell clothes, I sell clothes. So tell me how your own product is actually different from what I know. Tell me what I'm going to benefit from your products. So that's the unique selling proposition. It's okay, I'm still going to get there. And you need high quality visuals, like pictures. You need them high quality, not just any kind of pictures. You need compelling benefits. Like, what am I going to gain? Okay, just put yourself put yourself in the shoe of someone who is buying a product. Are you going to pay a huge sum of money for something you are not going to benefit from? Surely no, you cannot. So you need to compel me, give me benefit. Like, what am I going to gain from these products? If not, nobody's going to pay for it. So the fourth one here is social proof. So as you know, people don't want to try things first because we don't know, it may be a lie. So we all know that if your friend has tried something and your friend testify that this thing is good, you are going to easily fall for it. Yeah, that's why there is a need for social proofs on your landing pages. So social proofs come in form of testimonials, generated content. Maybe your users, they already bought something, and then they maybe their pictures or their videos with those products. So those are social proofs. We have strong call to action. So number our call to action, CTAs, is just button, but we normally you call them button. It's just like shop now is call to action, try for free, and all those things. You have seen them on websites, they are call to action. So those are the things that must be present on the high converting landing page. If you really want it to convert, those things must be present. The unique selling proposition, well written, concise, and benefit driven. So the second one is high quality visuals, compelling benefits, social proofs, and strong call to actions. So these things must be present. So if you already have these things, you can't just put them anywhere you like. It's not done that way. So there is a way you structure your landing page for you to convert well. There is a way to structure them. So you can't just put something somewhere anyhow. No, you don't just throw things around. So the first thing is your banner. Okay, let me zoom in so that you can see well. So the first thing is your banner, or you call it announcement bar. So the announcement bar or banner can be used to share quick, important informations. Like maybe you are running a discount, you are running free shipping for everybody, or limited time offers. So you have to put it there. You know all this, they attract people. When they first see that, oh, this person is actually running a discount. Okay, you yourself imagine, let's say you are browsing a site and you see 70% discount. Are you not going to rush to it? Surely you are going to rush to it. So that's just this thing. So you use this thing, you use it as a way to quickly share information that can attract people. So, and in this example, I showed three announcement by here. You can see the first one, limited time over, free shipping in December. Oh, they will be like, oh my God, I need to order this December because it's going to close by January. So you see, urgency, urgency. So they are quickly going to take their action. Then the second one is New Year sale. You can save up to 50%. New Year is not going to last forever. So you use this to communicate. They are likely to take actions with this. And then the third one is fast shipping. People that orders, they want distance. Like you want your orders to arrive on time. Yeah, so these are just a way to attract your visitors so that they can take the desired action. So the second one is the minimal header. So I told you from the beginning that a landing page is a standalone um a standalone web page. So you don't need to add the link to your about page. No, the link to uh your your store. You don't need to add link to your products, to your collections. You don't need that here, because don't forget, we just want to achieve one thing, and that's what we are focused on. So in your header, you can just put your logo is okay, or you put your button, your call to action. That's all. That's okay. Or if you really want to put other links, you can link it to the sections on the landing page. So don't distract your customers by linking it to your about page, by linking it to your privacy policy, by linking it to anywhere else. Don't link your landing page to anywhere else. Let it stay. The landing page header, let it stay there. So The next one is your hero section. Don't forget, there is this saying in psychology that people remember two things. They remember the most exciting moments, yeah, and they remember the most exciting moments. And what I mean by that, it may be actually good, it may be bad. They are going to remember, and they remember the first time. Yeah, they remember the first time, and they remember the most. Maybe that word exciting is not, does not really capture what I want to say. But just manage it like that. They remember the most exciting moment, or maybe the when they have worst experience. Yeah, that is it. Exciting moment, worst experience, and their first time. So those three are going to judge how people will look at you. The same thing applies to this landing page here. So if the first time they are seeing your landing page, everything just looks somehow, they are not going to trust you. Yeah, sure, they are not going to trust you. They will think, oh, this is another scammer somewhere, or maybe they are not able to deliver what they promised us. So your hero section, or you call it above the fold, like everything you can see without scrolling down is your above the fold. So you need to manage this place well. It creates first impression. And don't even forget, they say uh, first impressions last longer, something like that. Okay, I've forgotten the actual words, but it's something like that. So first impression, it matters a lot on your landing page. So how do you design um, AI converting hero section? So there are some elements too that must be there. So you must have your social proof. You need to have it there. Maybe just minimal. Then you have your benefit driven headline. You have a product image, CTA, value proposition under CTA. And what do I mean by that? Let's just look at an example. So the headline here is wake up refreshed, sleep better in 7 nights or less. So you are going to see that this thing is clear enough. Is like you, if you read it, you can understand. That's how your headline should be. Clear, concise, clear and concise, clear and concise. Don't use something that a normal person will not understand. Don't use just simple something that actually shows the benefit of what you are offering. Like, I hope you understand. Then the sub headline, loved by over one 100,000 happy sleepers. So you can see, so this is simple enough for people to believe. So the next one is your CTA button. Get better sleep today. Very simple. Get better sleep today. So you don't actually need to be, you know what you are, then you already know what you are offering. So I hope you understand. And then, oh, please, can you give me some moments? So, don't we are in Nigeria, so we don't really have. So, I hope you can see my screen. This is an example of your
Yes, we can see your screen,
of
but we cannot see
the
your face.
hero section. So you can see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to put it back there in a moment. Please, sorry, I need to.
All right, no problem.
Okay, thank you very much. So, okay, I think I'm back. So, this is an example. You can see that the headline is clear. The sub-headline is clear. The call to action is clear. You can see social proof here and there. There is no way you will read this. Like, even if we have doubt in this brand, you are going to think again. Like, the credibility is really there. They know what they are doing. Then another one is this. So one thing I did not mention earlier is you can also add your benefits uh to your hero section to convince people more. Just convince them. So and then you see this under the button here, you can see that we have 120-day money back guarantee and 5-year warranty. So that's to tell you, that's to remove doubt from your mind. People don't want to lose money. So and when you reassure them that you are not going to lose your money, they are going to take that action. So I think I need to run now because of our time. You can see another example here. So the next one is our featured session. So featured in session. Maybe you have affiliation with one of the big company. Maybe you have something to do with them. So that's actually a way to boost your conversion. Because if these people, these people high up there that we all are looking up to, if they can trust you, uh-uh, I'm safe with you. That's just the psychology behind it. If I can launch a branch now, a brand now that let's say Google now feature me on their page, or maybe YouTube, or just say any big brand, they mentioned your name. Oh my god, people are going to really, really trust you. That's just the psychology behind this thing. If big people who already has name, like who are already trusted, can trust you, then we all can trust you. We are safe. So the next section is your product benefits. So you really need to be loud with what you are offering. If you are really offering value, you need to be loud with it. So as you can see here in this example here, 2x weight loss. Like you are going to lose your weight 2 times faster than any product out there. That's what they are saying. So you really need to be bold, like explain it. And like I said earlier, you don't need to burden them with grammar or something that they don't understand. Simple English, clear English. I mean, just put it to them. Anybody can understand. That's how to boost your conversion. Don't complicate things. Don't make them think. Just put this to them. Once they see it, they understand. That's that's the way. So you need to be loud with your product benefits. And one thing I did not say, I forgot to say earlier, is that when you are designing the landing page, you need a good copy. Yeah, you need a good copy. If you have a good copy and you have a good designer, you are good to go. Yeah. So another one is review section. I've already said it. If your friend use something and they testify that, oh, this thing is really good, you are going to try it. And then if you won't have any friction trying it, yeah, you will not, because they already testify that this thing is working well. People are going to put their all into it. So that's why review section is very critical on your landing page. This is an example of a review section. We see an athlete here, we see a manager, we see CEO, and their names are there. So you can check them out to see if they are real. There is a link for that. They will link it. If you can check, you see that these people actually put it there. So though you might see some negative um reviews, but you will see the total. You may see maybe 4 point something. So you see, if you see 4 point something out of 5, you see that's already above average. So you can trust them. So that's why we need reviews when we are designing our landing page. We really need it to remove doubts from people's mind, and then to build credibility, to build trust. So the next one, which is not actually necessary sometimes, is our ingredients or how to use section. So like this mushroom curry now. So there are these are the ingredients. These 10 mushrooms were used in preparing the products. So this section is not actually needed, but sometimes it depends on the product. So it depends on the product. So followed by comparison section. This is another place to make yourself stand out. Now, comparison, you are not the only one offering, I mean selling the product you are selling. There are thousands of people out there doing the same thing or something similar. So you have to stand out here. So everything you can do, your product can do, spell it out, like put them down, compare it with other people. So as you can see here, you see that this product is actually compared with fresh fruits and other products related to their own. You can see that organic ingredients, they marked it. That is, we are using organic ingredients. Every other person out there is not using organic, they are not using organic ingredients. So you know what that means, right? So you are going to, yeah, here is another place to convince your customer that you are actually the best option for them. And that does not mean that does not mean you should paint your the other people, your competitors. That doesn't mean you should paint them as as your enemy. No, 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 just point out where your product is better, that's all. And then we have the product card. Yes, this is the deal. This is where action is taken. So we have to pay we have to be extra careful here and position everything well. So you are going to, normally in your product section, or you say your product card, you put your product images, like high quality visuals of your product, as you can see here, what we have here. So these days, people don't actually use, some those days you can actually see a product, just a product on a white background or any background, and that's all. So we want to treat our product card as a mini landing page, by itself. So these days you can actually, design a picture that spell out the benefit of your product, put it here also. So you just have to treat this place as a mini landing page on its own. So there is product name, the product title, or you can call it the name. There is social proof, which is up there. You can see the description, short, not long, because people don't read long something, they won't read it. So you know that attention span is actually dropping in our days. So you can't really capture people's attention for a very long time. So I mean, shoot your shot. Pew. So that's why it has to be short. So the next thing is the product benefits. Like all these ones should be present on your product card if you really want to maximize it. So this is what we have here. You see the product, you see that we have the price, which is $249. We already have compare at price. That is, we are selling at this price before, but now you can get it at 249. We human beings, we love discounts. So this is strategy actually. We love discounts. If you see this kind of thing, you'll be like, oh, 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 it's still a fair price. If you really need it, you are going to pay for it. So they all these things, they remove friction. So let's say after reading all those things, I mean from this product card, you are still not convinced. They are now telling you 120-day return. So that's why all these value propositions should actually, all this value that you are giving them should actually be under your add to cart button. or any button at all. So let's say I want to buy now. I'm having some doubt. You can see that, okay, they said 120-day return guarantee. That will remove some doubt. Free and fast delivery. Okay, okay, okay. 5-year warranty. You see, you can return it if it's bad. You'll be like, oh, I don't have to fear. I won't lose my money. So you know that we human beings, we don't want to lose our possession. We don't want to lose our money. So that's why you have to give them all the guarantees that this decision you are making is the best decision. You are not going to lose anything making this decision. So, and again, you have to use urgency. Urgency are called a type of psychological triggers in e-commerce. So you can see hurry, limited stock available. That is, they are telling you, if you wait till tomorrow and you really need it, it may not be here again. So that will actually prompt you to, you know, buy it immediately. That's what we want. So all these things have to be available. And then you see these frequently asked questions. That's just to remove any other doubt they may have, any other questions they may have in their mind. So it has to be present for them to be convinced that, oh, this is actually worth it. So, and you can see that here we have another review. So if they are doubting, if they are still doubting, this is another review. So this is a real review. So they are going to actually, so let's say when they still leave the product card they did not buy, they are still trying to get convinced. They now get to your UGC. So UGC means user generated content. So this means that your users, those who have used your product before, generated this. So this is actually one of the best form of reviews, because nobody just, though they actually, these days it does not mean it is real, but then your users, your customers, they may not know actually if it is real or not. So this is just to help them, to convince them that they are making a good decision. So UGC is a form of pictures or videos are the best, because they are going to really say much about the product. So videos are better, and people are really going to be convinced when they watch videos of those who have, let's say it is a weight loss product now. Before, let's say before you started using the product, the customer took a picture of himself. After using the product for maybe 2 weeks, another picture. So they all videos, they can match these two together and present it, that this is what our products can do in a short period of time. So those who are still having doubts in their mind, there's no way, or less they don't want to buy it. Let's say they don't need it, they are just passing by. But if they really need it, with all these reviews, the benefits, everything that we have pushed to them, no, there's no way they are going to resist. So FAQs. So like I said earlier, this is just to remove objections by answering common questions that they may have in their mind. So that's just it. So that's just the theory of landing page design. Before you move to designing, you need to know all this. If not, maybe you are just going to design anyhow. It may not convert, because you don't just throw things around on your landing page. You don't just throw things around. And another thing with landing page is that Your landing page may not really perform well the first time. That's why there is A/B testing. So I'm already going above, I mean, beyond design. So let's not go there. Let me just tell you. So A/B testing. So it's another way to improve your conversion rates. Just test which one works best. You can test your headline, you can test your CTAs, you can test the placement of each of these elements. So I won't really be able to move to practical session because it is 8:43 already, and the practical sessions we need to learn the software. So I don't think we will really have enough time for that. So let me just hand over to. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. So sorry. All right. Thank you
So
so much.
if there is any question,
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Peter. This is a really amazing, amazing session. Okay, guys. So, speaker is done with this presentation. If you have any question at all, please feel free to ask. Feel free to send it in the comment section. You will see a button just below this video. You see a place where it says comment as and then your name. Just click on it and enter your question and send. Okay, they will be able to see. I'll really helpful Peter to respond. So while we're waiting for others, I noticed you mentioned there are different types of landing pages and all of that. Now,
yeah,
which one would you recommend for somebody that is into, you know, to be okay? Let me paint a scenario of
okay,
right now I'm an affiliate marketer and I run ads, okay, and I don't really want people to I don't want people in my DM. I don't want to do classes and all of that. Can my landing page convert them directly to sales? Like, and what type of landing page would that be?
okay, sure. It depends on what you are promoting actually. So, can you give an example of what you are you selling a product?
A digital product, more like a course that teaches people how to make money.
Yes, yeah. Your landing page can actually convert people directly without them getting to your DM. You just need to put enough, enough. You have to convince them enough that what the decision they are making, they are making the right decision. So you need to actually, I said, you need to work on your copy. Yeah, that's just the thing. If you know how to write well, like if you know how to write good copy, and then with just simple design, you will be able to convert people. So, and this the two examples of landing page I said actually depends on what you want to, I mean, what you are trying to achieve. The first one I said is just to collect information. That's all. You are trying to sell. So your landing page, the type you are going to use is click-through landing pages. Landing page. That's what you are going to use. So if you are trying to sell something, you are going to use click-through landing page. So if you are trying to capture information, you use lead generation.
Oh, okay, okay, I get now. Okay, another question that I have is, do I need to have a logo or does color also play an important role in landing page?
I hope you heard me.
Did you hear me, please? Hello,
Yeah, I can hear you.
hello.
Were you able to? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. I heard you. I asked another question. So I'm like, do I need to
Okay.
have a logo before I create a landing page? And also, does color have an effect in my landing page?
Sure. Okay, the second question, I'm going to answer the second question first. Color actually has an effect. You need to be able to, I mean, to match colors. You know, if you use black as your background, you need a high contrast color. Or let me not say high contrast. You need a color. In a simple way, I will just say you need a color that is going to show well on the land on your background. Okay, let's say you have a background black and you now use which color is very close to black. You now use it as your text color. You know, people are
Great.
not going to see it well, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. That's true.
So if they cannot see what you write well, so they cannot understand and it will not convert. So the way you use color, it matters a lot. The first question, can you remind me, please?
Do I need to have a logo?
Well, it's not necessary. It is not necessary. But if your people will trust you more if you have, but it is not necessary.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. The reason why I asked about this color thing is because there are some landing pages that have seen that you can count like 5 different colors. Although majority
Okay,
of those colors you see them on the action button, the call to action button, the let me just use
okay.
for instance now the button that says buy now. You can see one at the top is yellow buy now, another one in the middle, the color is red, another one at the bottom is purple, another one is blue, and maybe the background is
Yeah.
white and it's exactly why is it like that?
You're okay. Oh, I forgot to say this. That your call to action, your button must stand out. Like if a blind person, that's just a joke. If a blind person is scrolling through, they should be able to notice it. So your button must stand out, like really stand out. It must be flashing for people to see it well. So that's why some people use that method so that people can notice it. But it's not actually, I don't really think it helps conversion. Let your color be one, all your buttons, let them be just one color, but visible, like noticeable by anybody. They must be big enough, then the color must be, I mean, you should be able to see it, differentiate the color from the background.
Okay, okay. I guess. Thank you so much. That really sorted because I'm always in fact landing pages like that. I actually don't I don't like it. Just like color riot. Like what's this?
Yeah, yeah, some people do it that way, some people do it that way. They just want people to notice, with
Okay.
colors you can actually notice them.
True, Sha. True. All right, thank you so
But
much.
it's
Okay,
not
okay. Please go ahead.
it
Please
is
go
not
ahead.
okay, it is not advisable to use many colors when you are designing
Okay.
your landing page. So I will just recommend 2 to 3 colors. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Aside white and black. So two
Okay.
to three colors is enough. Those are enough. Yeah, three,
Mhm.
three is enough.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, in the case of no question from any of our audiences, how can we reach out to you if you want maybe a landing page or want to ask a question about what you've taught tonight? How can we reach out to you?
Okay, I'm on X, which was formerly
Mhm.
known as Twitter. So my handle is I think let me check again.
Okay, your
I'm
X
really
handle is
sorry, I
actually
used to
linked
do
in the
it.
description button. I mean, the
Underscore.
description section.
Okay, 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 okay. That's nice. Yeah. I am not on LinkedIn for now, so but you can find me on X. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Thank you so much, Peter. All right, guys. So we have had a
Thank you
really
very much.
amazing session tonight. Okay, I think somebody has a question. Tala,
Okay.
I think that's the name. Tala, we're waiting for you, please. Il Horizontala. Good evening. Please go ahead and drop the question. Just wait for him a bit. Sorry, we're still waiting for your question. Tala, we're still
Okay.
waiting
No
for
problem.
your question, please. Tala, please ask your question. We can see you're waving again. Like, type your question in the comment section and we'll read it aloud.
And one thing I did not say, I forgot to say that is that when you are designing the landing page, you need a copy. Yeah. You are you have a good copy.
All right. Um, Thank you so much, everyone, once again. In the absence of no questions, I believe we can call it a good night now. Thank you so much, Peter, for coming. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel
You are
and
welcome.
follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter as Digitstem. Follow Peter as well on Twitter as _ Peter Rose, yes, underscore Peter Rose. His Twitter profile is linked in the description button of this video. There's a second link there. So just click on it to be able to have access to him. Ask him question, get him to do your landing page at affordable prices. Landing page that will convert the leads that you generate into sales instantly. You want to do that. Okay. Don't forget to follow Digitstem on Twitter, also at Digitstem. Follow us on Instagram at Digitstem underscore. Follow us on Facebook at Digitstem as well. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for tonight's session. We'll be back again next week, Saturday, with a different professional. Same time, same venue. Good night, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Peter. Good night.